Hello, my fellow gamers. It's here. It is finally here. Star Wars: The Old Republic. This is no longer the beta. This is early access, so this is the full game. For those who haven't seen it yet, I've also done an unboxing of the collector's edition. That was Steam in the background, so please ignore that, just like I am. As you can see, I have already made my character. I went with a Twi'lek yet again. She's blue this time and has tiger stripes instead of being green, as she was last time. I still kept the green eyes though. So if I'm missing anything from the beginning of the game, it'll be because I made the character earlier. Now, I'm not going to do a full Let's Play of this. I'm not going to do the whole time of me going around doing everything, because that would be, frankly, several million hours of me grinding. So I'm just going to go with main story bits. I probably won't do all of it. I'll go as far as getting the spaceship or something. Prologue, the Jedi Consular. An uneasy peace has come to the galaxy as the Galactic Republic and Sith Empire recover from a costly war, and this is probably going to go off before I finish reading this. The Jedi Order has returned to its ancient homeworld of Tython to regroup. A promising young Padawan, Nozomi, that's me, has been sent to Tython to study alongside the Order's wisest masters and face the challenges of the Jedi trials. Oh, it's giving me a press space to continue. As a first test, Nozomi must venture into the Tythonian Gnolls and recover several ancient teaching holograms, but Tython's natives, the vicious Flesh Raiders, are always hungry. You might have noticed that I'm not actually female. I am in fact a man. I just like playing female characters. I figure if I'm going to be looking at a character for several hundred hours, well, I want to look at a female. Sounds reasonable. I'm still greatly impressed with how good this game looks, especially considering how well it runs in comparison. Right. There we are. Yeah, I get my lightsaber at level 10, which will be a while away, unfortunately. Though you won't have to sit through all the grinding that I will. Though, to be honest, it isn't that much of a grind. I find it extremely enjoyable. I have new mail. I have new mail. You are leaving a rest zone. Entering story area. Owner Nozomi. You're used to that. You'll see that quite a lot. And somebody's already complaining. Incidentally, I'm on a role-playing server.
Ah, Padawan. I heard your shuttle arriving. I am Master Sio Bakar of the Jedi Council. Welcome to Tython. This is the ancestral home of our order, where the Jedi first came to be, and where our most promising Padawans complete their training.
I'm surprised a member of the Jedi Council would come to meet me.
I want to meet the student who's caused such a stir. Your instructors tell me that even in childhood you had a remarkable connection to the Force. We haven't seen such power in decades. I was hoping your new master would be here.
Foreshadowing.
Yuan left her dig site and is returning to Tython specifically to train you.
Sounds like Master Yuan's putting a lot of faith in me. We haven't even met.
Trust in your initial training, and never forget the Jedi Code. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force.
I'm pretty sure he...
This is... Yuan.
I'm pretty sure he mixed up verses 2 and 3.
So you've arrived safely, my Padawan. I'm sorry I can't greet you properly, but we already have a crisis on our hands.
Kiss a Wookiee, kick a droid, fly the Falcon through an asteroid. Nice.
I want to know what's happening.
Tython is a treasure trove of ancient Jedi relics. Recently, our researchers uncovered several teaching holograms, but they've not been fully studied. These holograms may be records of the founders of the Jedi Order. They're absolutely irreplaceable. But a large group of Flesh Raiders has begun rampaging through that region. Those priceless holograms are in danger.
Is there a way to protect the holograms?
Someone must slip past the Flesh Raiders to recover these holograms' projectors. I intend this to be the first task of your training.
No, Yuan, you can't risk a Padawan against Flesh Raiders.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be
even
fine.
for such important artifacts.
A Padawan who was stronger in the Force at 4 years old than I was at 15? Gifted students need greater challenges.
It's alright, I just have more of those tiny little parasites in my blood. You know, those ones that Darth Vader, you know, being almost entirely robotic apart from his, well, you know what? If he's still that powerful even as Darth Vader, then he must have a massive concentration of them in his noggin. Anyway,
There's a difference between a challenge and risking your student's life.
do you mean
If Yuan believes you ready
fight
for
my
a
way
true
past? 'Cause
test,
that's what I'm going to do.
you must be ready.
The holograms are in the Gnarls. Be vigilant. That region has dangers of its own. If you encounter any difficulties, contact me on this
She
holocommunicator.
has a very weird way of pronouncing some words.
When you have the holograms, meet me at the Jedi Temple. We have much to discuss.
Yes, I know how to move. I'm wondering though, before we carry on, my inventory, online, which one is it? I'll do it that way. Preferences. Does this allow custom key bindings yet? Because it didn't during the beta. And no, it doesn't seem to. Ability action queue window, 0.5, 0.25. Must be the size of them. Request companion to gather, right click. Use quick slots on key press, enable area loot. I'm gonna auto target that. Sorry about this, I just want to make sure I have everything set up the way I want it. Flight text can stay as is, sound is fine, I already checked that. Chat. Graphics. Oh, in case you're wondering about that, I had to enter that as a custom resolution because this is the closest my yep, that's all fine. It's the closest my game will actually reach to 1080. I've also noticed, I think I may have mentioned this a few moments ago, but the game is actually running smoother now than it was during beta as well. Yeah, I forgot about that. Looks like they've done some fiddling with it. Brushed it up a bit.
Mechanized travel is for official business only.
I still like this. I think they've done a great job of this. He says it's running more efficiently as he notices a bunch of stuttering whilst it moves across there. That was weird. Oh well, never mind. Yes. I know, I just used one. Running on the spot. Right, oh, more people logging into Steam. Oh wait, what's that over? Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a mission over here, isn't there? Dough. In my rush to be about my business, I am forgetting there are other things. For some reason, I'm getting a large amount of system.
Padawan, come here, quickly.
No, it's
The training
great,
grounds
so
are
look.
not safe today.
Tell me what's going on.
going on?
I may be able to assist.
I don't mean
You're
with the
Master
story.
Yuan's Padawan, yes? Then you've got combat training.
Have.
Okay, maybe you can help. The short version is, we have Flesh Raiders invading the training grounds, and a group of Padawans without combat skills is trapped in the hills.
Just let me know what's required. I'm here to help.
I've got a beacon here. If you can find the Padawans and set the beacon, we'll send an evac shuttle as fast as we can. A group of Jedi from the temple is headed this way, but maybe not fast enough.
Why is everybody
May the
suddenly
Force be
trying to
with you.
talk to me? I told them that I'm busy. I still haven't been able to figure out what that is. That random flashing up there. Right. No, this is great. Those are NPCs there, having a random running battle with them. Right, I'm not going to do this one for very long, because for some reason my system is acting up at the moment. I think I know what it is, and I just got experience for reaching that point. I think I know what's going on with this, but I'm not 100% certain. But I'll run through this first little bit here. Yeah, I remember this. I'll show you a little bit of the combat for those who haven't seen it already. I'll show you a little bit of the questing, as well I already have done. I'll show you a little bit of the environments. Water effects are less than inspiring. Dear gods! But the water itself is, I have to say, looks quite nice. Why is it people always want to talk to me whilst I'm busy? Seriously. Don't get it. Which part of go away and leave me alone do they not understand? I think whilst playing this, since I can't actually use the Steam overlay with this game at the moment, I can. Weirdly enough, it shows up that I'm playing the game when I open the launcher, but not when I go into the game itself. Which is, meh, it's not that big of a deal. One thing I will say very heavily in this game's favour, not that I particularly care, the game, it doesn't actually bother me, but it bothers a lot of people, so for those who do care, you do not need Origin to play the game. If you purchase the game at retail, you do not have to use Origin. Pretty cool, huh? Oh yeah, I forgot my range. I'm used to playing it on yeah, that's another thing you should pay attention to as well, the whole sideline extra missions. A lot of people seem to be ignoring them, but go and follow through with them. Not only do they usually revolve around kill X amount of people, so not only do you get the experience points for taking out the mobs along the way, but you also get experience points for finishing the mission. It's a very good way to level up faster. Yeah, I'm a little too used to having played this on the beta. I reached level like 12, 15, something like that. So the range on that attack, which is able to randomly transmute stuff out of the floor, was a little bit further than it is now, shall we say. Oh yeah, that reminds me as well, I forgot to activate False Fowler. Not that it really matters, because I'm going to do this one hologram thing, and then I'm going to jump out and see what the hell's causing my system to slow down so much.
Activation protocol begins. So, after the long silence, finally someone comes. I am Garen Jard. Millennia ago, I stood as a founder of the Jedi Order.
For a hologram, you're surprisingly articulate.
We needed worthy vessels for our knowledge.
It irritates me that
when the Jedi Order began, I saw we must be dedicated to peace, to calming our emotions, and ending war across the galaxy. If we fought, it should only be in self-defense. That is the founding principle of civilization.
Being civilized also means defending those weaker than yourself.
Indeed, but we must do so knowing the mark it will leave upon history and on ourselves. The Jedi may have changed, but galactic peace has always remained one of our goals. Activation protocol complete. Go well. Alright.
And since I've done that, I'm going to save the game. Oh wait, it's an MMO. I don't need to save the game. So, sit, not sat. I'm going to call it a day here, but before I go, I just want to mention a couple of things that I noticed. First of all, I commented on the fact that the character creation was surprisingly light during early access. It didn't allow you finite control over your height and build and things like that. Those options still remain the same, which I find quite surprising for a BioWare game. I'm just hoping that they offer more options later on. Actually, that was everything I wanted to mention. In that case, thank you for watching, and hopefully when we come back to this, the next one, my computer will stop being such a nerd. Tatty bye. Welcome back. That's right, for once, I'm not taking you to the loading and logging in screen. I'm picking up right where I left off. Though I will say I have actually loaded this. I'm not following directly from where I was, in the sense of not taking any time to load and stuff. Oh yeah, remind me to sort my, yeah. Also remind me that the WASD keys are the ones for movement, not ESDF, as I usually use. It'll take me a little while to adjust to that. But yes, remind me to sort out my power set. And as I was saying, I haven't just picked up in the sense of ending and then immediately starting recording. I have actually turned the... Why is somebody trying to contact me on Steam now? Seriously, nobody has spoken to me on Steam for 2 hours, 3, during the time I was available and actually tried to talk to people. Now that I'm playing a game, suddenly now they want to talk to me. It's like they know. And this one doesn't show up in Steam. See? No interface. Dear gods, what is it with these people? I shall make up for it by ripping chunks out of the ground and firing them at enemies. By which I mean enemies. Right, no, it's not that one, it's that one.